Hi everyone! So today I wanted to finally film another video, and I don't think I've uploaded another video in my new room, but I have a new room now. I have a room to film in, or like just a room in general, so that's nice. I don't share a room anymore, so I can film whenever I so have time off from work, which is hardly ever, but I'm gonna try anyways. So yeah, what am I doing? I want to do a quick little review on a product that I was trying out this week, and these are the new Wet n Wild Fergie Velvet Matte Lip Color pencils. And well, first of all, let me kind of say that I'm not a huge Wet n Wild fan. I like their the regular like matte lipsticks that they have. Like those are good. I don't wear them all the time, but the ones that I do have, I do like. But as for other things, I'm not a huge fan of. I like the original Wet n Wild Fergie lipstick, so I was kind of excited to see these because I love anything matte and in like pencil form. So yeah, and they had like a bunch of really pretty colors. Like they even had a lavender one, like a really bright coral. So they had a really good like different color ones. It wasn't just like the basic pinks and red kind of colors that you usually see at like at the drugstore. So like they had this nice like deep rosy brown. They had this kind of rosy color that reminds me a lot of Sultry. On the packaging wise, this one was the one that reminded me of Sultry. This one just reminded me of like a nice like nude. I hope the light kind of shows. We're still struggling on lighting over here on my channel, and I don't know. They all kind of have the same undertone. Like they're that dusty range. They have a bunch of dusty colors in this range. So let me just get straight to the review. I actually don't really like these. They are not, first of all, let me say, they are not very true to color. Out of the four, I picked out Plumjanu. I think it's Plumjanu. And this was the one in the little pictures. This is really pretty dusty plum. And, well, first of all, it broke. And I just remember that I broke it, or it was broken. So this looks like it should be really nice, dusty plum by the outside. So here is Plumjanu. Here's one swatch, and here's a bunch of swatches. Does that look plum to you at all? That looks hot pink. Yeah, so these are not very pigmented. Can you see? They're very sheer, and I don't like that at all. Same with this. This one's called Trendescence, something. This supposed to be some like nice warm nude, and that looks pink. I don't know what the deal is with that. This one is supposed to be like, I thought was going to be like a Revlon Sultry in a way. The camera they showed kind of different, but they looked pretty similar in the outer packaging. And this one is called Fashion Darling. It looks like it should be like this dusty rose color, but you'd be wrong. You would be very wrong. And see how like it kind of drags? Like you see like that it separates. The consistency almost feels like a crown. It's just, they're so sheer. Out of the four, I only liked one color, and that color was Timeless Chick. And this one was the most pigmented out of the bunch, and this one did not show true to color though. So here is a bunch of swatches, and here's just one swatch. This one's really pretty. I actually wore this one once. I probably may end up keep this one, but the color honestly reminds me of a lot of Jaclyn Hill's 1995 lipstick with Gerard Cosmetics. Let me see if I can pull it out. Probably should have pulled it out beforehand, but ooh, we're dropping things here. Jaclyn Hill's 1995 has a little bit more dimension, but those are the two side by side. This one from Wet n Wild, and this is the one from Gerard Cosmetics. However, I will point out that this has a much better formula, but I'm just saying for color, Color-wise, they're pretty similar. I would say this may be a step brownier and dustier, and 1995 is more 1995. So really not impressed. So my complaints would be that they're not very pigmented. So you don't get like one swipe like intensity like with the Revlon Color Burst. Like what you see is what you get. This is just from one like swipe. Let me see if you can see. And they're not very creamy, and they don't go on very smooth. You have to keep going over, and the only one I did test out and wear was the Timeless Strip one because all the other ones did not show up very true to color. So, I dropped something on the floor. Why did I pick it up during the video? I'm so sorry. Excuse me. When I wore this one, I don't have super dry lips, but it's the winter time, so your lips can get pretty dry, and it just accentuated the dryness I had in the center of my lips. It didn't wear very long. It didn't wear very long, and it didn't wear very evenly. And honestly, I'd rather have a product not wear longer than have it wear uneven because it looks really choppy, and it just makes you look like you don't know how to apply lipstick. So I thought these were going to be really cool because, they're inexpensive. The Revlon Color Burst run up to like $9.99, and whereas these ones are, I paid they're originally $2.39, and I had a coupon, so I paid like $1 each. So they're like obviously a good, like, why can't I talk? They're a lot more reasonably priced than the Revlon Color Burst ones, but I don't know. I expected a lot more from them, and even though it is just Wet n Wild, but they still like should have just been, and they're not even really matte. Like this one's matte. This looks really glossy, and just look at that one shade. Like, what the hell is that? Like, that is not, this is hot pink. Like, that is not plum. Learn your colors. But yeah, so I don't know, the whole color thing, to me, is like the biggest thing to me, because like when I see a color, I want it to look just like that. I don't want it to look different. And I kind of wanted to go back and get the lavender one to see if that was the case with that one, because I'm pretty sure that one probably shows up like ice pink rather than lavender. But yeah, that's just my opinion on them. Maybe you'll like them, but I don't really like them, and I may even return the one that I do like, since it is so similar to 1995 and I already own it, and I don't like the formula. But yeah, you can find these at Walgreens or wherever Wet n Wild is sold, of course. And yeah, hope this video was helpful.